Jennifer Collesano. I practice in business litigation and business law. I approach legal problems by trying to get to know what's most important to my clients. Uh, Often I'll represent businesses or business owners or key executives within businesses, and they know their business. So I try and understand their business, and I try and understand their perspective and where they're trying to go. So any problem I'm trying to solve for them, whether it's a litigation problem or a business strategy problem or a governance problem, I start with really trying to understand what my client is trying to accomplish, what their business is, and what is most important to them. And I find that once I get a handle on those questions and answers to those questions, I'm able to really hone in on what the best solution is. I started college thinking I was going to become an English professor, and I realized soon after my sophomore year that I would be of better service going to law school and helping people in the law. It allowed me an avenue to be creative and inventive and strategic, and also of service to people in a different way. My father was a lawyer. He served the Buffalo community for over 50 years as a lawyer, and he always had a very inventive, creative practice, and I always use him as a model of creative problem solving and service to the Buffalo community. When I was a young lawyer, I was involved in a government contracts litigation in Long Island in federal court. It was a 2-week jury trial, and it had a little bit of everything. It had a crusty old judge and a wily young lawyer as the lead counsel from my firm, and a big law firm and a small law firm, so there was a little bit of David and Goliath. There was a 12-man jury from this area in Long Island where they had a lot of experience working within and around Brookhaven Laboratory. We represented a company that was dismantling or had dismantled radioactive storage tanks at Brookhaven Laboratory, and a 2-week deconstruction project turned into a 2-year-long radioactive dismantling project. The case was interesting, challenging, very difficult, very funny. The judge was every bit as nimble a legal mind as you could ask for, but also crusty and ornery. It had a lot of everything there is in the law, and it was a lot of fun to litigate. I enjoy being outside and being active in sports. I play squash. I'm an expert skier. I'm an offshore sailor. I take care of 2 lovely children who are away at school. I have family here in Buffalo, and for a long time I lived in Annapolis, Maryland, sailing and skiing out west as often as I could, and as often as I'm able. And I have a very lovely social life with friends at the Saturn Club. I think the best legal tip I can offer is that a lawyer can be a partner in so many ways, and often just calling your lawyer to ask unconventional questions that don't necessarily have anything to do with a legal problem often results in a lot of productive results.